shot off before dashing away, and the timing actually favors XERXIA here. The aggressive main, the second Rossi backs off here. It's going to be a clean kill from Fluky and Surf in unison. Skills is able to trade for one, but only for one. Rossi, Sheriff in hand, not quite able to trade the follow-up aggression, and Skills is going to attempt to do the same thing, spotting those players at A main. Remember, Skills has the spike here. He needs to really keep his life, because if he falls, that's the round. Yes, he's wounded, but he does get away. Lightning fast now, the next player on the dockets. He does have the chamber trademark to worry about, so he needs to rely on the aggression of Cigarettes. And Cigarettes looks like he may oblige him now, especially with that Astra Star going down. Cigarettes knows a push is about to land on him. For Lightning fast, caught out from behind, executed by Cigarettes now, as the rest of franchise players look to hit this B site. It's a clean shot from Rossi. Rossi actually able to double down to the 2 versus 2. Rossi, we asked about consistency. I think this gives us our answer, and he makes it 3. It's all on Scary. 1 versus 2. And oh boy, if Rossi is going to keep this up, this could be one of his highlight reel games. But Scary makes his way through main, trying to garner a bit of information, but franchise players, they're not peeking him. They don't want to risk giving the 1v1s, unless you're Rossi, at which point a 1c predicament to be in, though. But they're going to respond with a very fast assault to this B site.
100%. Fluking in the pick there onto Lightning is certainly going to open up some breathing room for the defense, and they know where that collapse is coming from, so the rotation can start to come through. Fluky gets one to Hellranger, but it's immediately traded. Beautiful positioning from the side of franchise players. Kappa with 2, Scrossy with 1 down to XERXIA, and it's all left down to Scary now to try and go for this retake. Spike hasn't gone down yet, so that's going to rustle for Jimmy, so to speak, to get that pick onto Rossi. They know about the player in mud. There we go. Kappa falling down. Can they take down Skills and get that diffuse off an Astra versus Astra situation? Sometimes it's what we want to see. There we go! Scary, beautiful pick there. 3k on the round. And the rest of their teammates before they start to make their entry. But the Owl Drone coming out is going to give a lot of information. They know that there's at least some pressure coming through from Market. And there we go. The Sofa ult coming through. Scrossy gets a pick onto Surf. Very, very heavy pressure being applied in this post-plant by the side of franchise players. That's even more pressure with those picks. The Cigarettes has something to say about it. Hellranger shutting down Scary. Cigarettes once again in a 1vx, and there we...
Response to franchise players now going for a very fast hits away. Out comes the null command, beautifully timed by XERXIA, but will it be able to stop them? Flash is effective, but not quite the aim, as eventually gets the first. It's Fluky, though, who makes up for that lack of aim in buckets. 2 quick kills. Hellranger now alone backside. Concussed, flashed, pushed off the angle. It's all on Kappa. 1 versus 4.
There we go, Fluky on an arrow. This collapse is probably going to be attempted at the A, but it is not, because this has been the perfect bait and switch of dreams. Look at that. We're going to see the spike get punked down there by Kappa as Skills gets the pick onto Fluky, and this retake is going to be very, very difficult now for the side of XERXIA.
This is absolutely perfect. What a call from, I believe, either Skills or Hellranger there, based on kind of instant kill that lightning fast got. And it's sort of these grand strategies, these sort of masterful machinations of the mind, which are giving franchise players that edge. However, when it comes to point-blank fighting, Surf certainly isn't going to shy away from a scrap. Counter Cosmic Divide comes out now, and this Cosmic Divide is actually perfect. Xerx is going to be able to get to the site. He's going to be able to tap this spike with no one in position to try and stop him. Scary tops through the smoke at the perfect timing, but Lightning Fast punishes it. Cigarettes now alone backside trying to play for time. Unfortunately, time is not his savior. It's instead going to seal his doom. As he's finished off, he'll bring Lightning Fast the firepower advantage now, getting ready to hit this A site. It's going to be down to one very lone KO who's in position to just be caught out. The flash is perfect, but the counter flash, Lightning Fast, has been so good with these. And Skills is able to get that kill. Yes, they're hit by the Nightfall, but there seems to be no follow-up past that Nightfall. The Scary being alone on site. Good for the first though, but he is in serious danger of being caught out. Not that he cares though. Doubles down onto Lightning Fast, swings out. Oh, and he makes it 3. Rossi falls on for the 4th of Hellranger. What can he hope to do against Scary? Digs him down. There are many players to support him though, as Hellranger's left on 4 HP. Scary on just 5. This is a horrible position to be in for Red.
Engaged, missed shots on both sides, and our Astro Smoke is gonna go down. Again, cutting off those lines of sight. Surf really waiting for that approach around A as well. But it's just going to be a little bit of a solo kill. There we go. Skills falling down. Rossi to follow. Cigarettes getting one there with their team. Beautiful cross angle. Scary. Another one onto Kappa. Lightning trades it back before being shut down by Fluky, Hellranger, all by themselves in a very, very uncomfortable position. They're all the way trapped at the back of this site, and there we go, an op to the face.
This is a double op setup for XERXIA here, so they really heavily investing into this, and it pays off. Lightning fast falls, however there is a trade there by Skills. The question is, where's the follow-up? It's going to be a swing from the KO, but Skills is able to double down. Now we're starting to see the Astras both really step it up here.
100%, and that's going to certainly have XERXIA on the ropes a little bit, because again, look how spread out they are. Going to see a little bit of a duo push from this fish market again, but it's only Cigarettes holding on to that B site for now, and at least the Prowler kind of pushed them away a little bit, kind of got them a little bit second guessing themselves here, but again, time is ticking.
You are divided.
Starting to set up where they want that ult to go, and there we go. They've split off the site. It's again more of the same, where you're just allowing yourself that breathing room to sneak in and try and force that objective. Ooh.
Absolutely right. It's an instant shutdown from Rossi onto Scary there, but Surf is still center sight. Surf is still hitting his shots. Okay. This Cosmic Divide actually working against franchise players pretty hard here. And now Surf, he's able to avoid the outdrone as well just by sitting back a generator. Kappa, does he get the tail end of Surf? No, he doesn't. And Surf just keeps marauding. 10 seconds left now. Surf, he doesn't even land the kills now. He just needs to buy time. And buy time is exactly what he does. In the corner, not quite able to get Hellranger, but I don't think there's enough time. They're casting it mighty close, but just like that, XERXIA, they time, but that's going to be darker straight through. Rossi now backside Headhunter. 4 bullets, 5 players. I'm sorry, lads, something you're going to have to share. It's only good for one, though, before he backs off, and this is going to allow XERXIA to get the site. They get the site, though, but at what cost? Skills in mid. It's a laboured fight with Scary. Actually, Scary being swamped at all angles is eventually finished off by Kappa, but look at the HP of franchise players. All of them are so damn low. It's a quick 180 from Fluky. Good for the first. Not quite. Oh, he does get away in time, and he's even able to double down. Rossi falls. Kappa trades down to the 3v2. Cigarettes also on just a little thimbles full of HP. The Surf goes ready for the swing. Good for the first, sees the second. Able to double down as well. It's all onto Kappa. The HPs are so damn low. Good for the first. Can he find the second? He knows Cigarettes is close. He's hit by the horn. He swings out. Cigarettes! 12-8. It's pulled a player to tree. It's pulled 2 through markets, whereas the rest of XERXIA, they're ready to hit this Astra, who, the skills, could be really caught out now, especially after the Prowler reveals his position.
100%. Beautiful shot there by Hellranger, ready and waiting for Scary to go for the swing. Kappa gets one onto Fluky as well. Surf having a little bit of a back and forth here and is ultimately taken down by Skills, but there's a beautiful trade there onto Kappa. Cigarettes with one onto Skills as well. A breathing room now for this spike to be plunked down, but it needs to come in quickly or these kills are going to start coming through. There we go. Rossi one on XERXIA. And it's all left down to Cigarettes yet again.
But they've not got anything to work with. Kappa's close to his Hunter's Fury, but that's just not enough. Other ults to worry about, though, is going to be Cigarettes close to being able to summon. That's Nightfall. Hellranger finishing off Fluky, though, is going to announce the push coming from the flank. But XERXIA don't care about where the push is coming from because they're all playing from sight.
Aldrin going out to try and work out if any of these players are on the immediate approach, and that's going to give the call out that they're all just into the midst of the site. Scary ready and waiting for Skills. He's going to take them down. Lightning goes to the trade on Surf. Scary once again ready and waiting before being traded out by Hellranger. And it's 8 players now. They've put up a hell of a fight, but XERXIA have just been absolutely on fire here. Here we go, the immediate aggressive collapse. The full team swipe as well. The Kappa is there, ready and waiting, shutting down the aggression. XERXIA and Cigarettes falling. Scary with the trade there, as is Surf, and goodness me, a 3 versus 2. A lot of casualties on both sides of Skills. Takes down Scary, but that spike is going to be stuck. Can Kappa make this work? They send out a shock dart. The Owl drone goes out to allow them some info for a little bit of a free fire here, but there we go. There is one. Can they get any more?
I imagine they did. Oh, no, they didn't. It's still down into the 1 versus 2. The KO swings out. He knows the general location of both these members. Good for the first. Not even good for the first. But a mid. But is it more of a false negative now? Rossi, does he dare go through this smoke? It would be bold to do so. The Prowler Going to make him hesitate. The Rolling Thunder going to accompany this push, and out comes this push with it. SK Rossi swings out, spots out the first, shuts him down, but Fluky instantly trades. And there goes the operator as well. Skills has been spotted going into this smoke as well on A. He tries to leave it, and he does so. Surf falls. Skills able to double down now. Well, the KO, he runs into the crossfire. It's all on Fluky. 1 versus 3. Good for the first and the second. He'll be on for the ace to win this now. And with the spike, dare I say it, this is doable, but Lightning Fast is hoping for a timing. The timing may favor him beautifully here. Tucks into the corner, swings out, gets a clean shot as well. This may be just what's needed to pull Rossi back. Prowler's readily available for the fade as well. The Prowler isn't even used. Surf just dry peeks it. Rossi punishes it now, and now the Tour de Force tries to get out on this ace site. He's good for the first, he knows the second's in position. Misses that shot though, but through the spike, Fluky chimes in now. And this is where things get interesting. Oh, and he'll make it 3. Hellranger just gets eradicated. That ace site now swings open like a door in a gale. And Fluky, he's not done. He's going to move straight into Rossi. Rossi will end his rampage there. 3 versus 2 for franchise players now. Lightning Fast doesn't anticipate. Oh, he does anticipate the flank of Scary. He's trying to bait it out, but he's been unable to invite it for the time being. Rossi now needs to be that main point of contact. Scary does a lot of damage to Lightning Fast. Even finishes him off. It's on Rossi. 1 versus 3. The poster boy of South Asian Valorant. Can he show us why? Operator in hand. Drops down. Hits the first. Switches to the headhunter. Accidentally jumps though. And